Say what's good, chat. What's the word, Dolo Gang, man? Say how y'all feeling, man. Say feeling good. Hope y'all feeling better, man. Say y'all see the title? What? It's a drag race, track race, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Say it's a race. GTD, Mustang, GT, all that fine, fast stuff, good stuff. Say y'all enjoy the show. Appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good one, man. Say. Enjoy the race, nigga. You know what I'm saying? See what's going on? Come in and play the fool.
Fast forwards.
Stop playing. Look at my plate, nigga.
Beautiful fast forwards.
Yeah.
Also, nothing new. But add a little D to the end of the GT badge, and you wind up with the most powerful Mustang ever.
Yeah.
Is it Supercar quick? We'll find out today, because today is GT versus.
Oh, bro. Oh, chat.
Other changes that could make it the quickest accelerating Ford ever, like, for example, the massive 345 section rear tires, made possible by the flared carbon fiber.
I don't like this exhaust, chat. Chat, hold up, chat. How y'all feel about this exhaust, chat? See the back? I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the back of this, chat. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably my least favorite part of the back of the car I've ever seen, chat. Chill, chat. Let me see. Drop down the comments, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the back of this, gang. It's just the mufflers. I ain't gonna lie. The exhaust tips is just throwing me. They would put like a circle. Probably that would have been better. I ain't gonna lie.
Fiber body. I mean,
like that.
Just look at those curves.
I don't like that at all.
They hide an awesome pushrod inboard rear suspension, and conceal that the transmission has been relocated from the back of the engine to the back of the car, hanging, in fact, mostly behind the rear wheels. This improves weight distribution tremendously, giving this Mustang a fighting chance of putting its power to the ground.
I like this right here, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. This video was like that. I ain't gonna lie. They showing the car. They showing the whole get up, chat. I ain't gonna lie. Focus. Watch the video. Yes, sir. That's what we came here to see.
And it has a lot of power to put to the ground. The GTD's supercharged 5.2-liter V8 makes an idiotic 815 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque. So it is the most powerful Ford ever. But it doesn't have the best power-to-weight ratio because...
Can't say nothing about a Mustang, chat. Mustang. I'm telling you, Mustang, bruh, chat. I'm telling you, Mustang... Recognize something your nigga not saying.
That GTD weighs 4,365 pounds.
4,000 pounds? What? This is absurd.
The 2020 Ford GT, on the other hand, makes only 660 horsepower from its twin turbocharged 3.5-liter V6.
That's it?
But it weighs 1,000 pounds less than the Mustang.
Power to weight ratio, chat.
Throw in mid-engine traction, a dual-clutch automatic with launch control, and butterfly doors for added drama, and this Le Mans winning supercar should give the GTD a run for its money.
Let me see. Okay. Turn me up.
But don't count out the 2005 Ford GT. Delivered from the factory with just 550 horsepower and the only manual transmission here, you might think it's outgunned. Not so fast. Ford sells a bunch of performance parts for the GT that include a smaller supercharger pulley, larger throttle body and injectors, and software that bump the output of the 5.4-liter V8 to 650 horsepower. And this car has them all.
You hear that supercharger? Say, I ain't gonna lie, chat. Out of all three cars, what you taking? I'm saying, the GT. Which one? The Ford GT. Oh, they both Ford. Damn. Hold up. We gonna say the white one or the blue one. The blue one. Nobody taking the Mustang. Nobody's taking a Mustang, bro. The supercharger sounds great. Why nobody's taking a Mustang?
The the performance
how y'all
upgrades
got-
mean that the 2005 GT splits the already tiny difference in the other two cars' power-to-weight ratios in almost perfect halves. In other words, it's anyone's game. It's pretty wild to see just how tall the Mustang is next to these two supercar shapes. The Mustang GTD is 55.5 inches tall. 54.0 inches tall, which is 10 inches taller than the 2005 Ford GT, which itself is a half an inch taller than the 2020 Ford GT. Oh dear, that one's now dropped by 2 inches. So, sitting here ready to race, the blue car is a foot lower than the Mustang GTD. Almost low enough to sneak by the cops, but not quite, which is why you need a Valentine 1 radar.
The police? What?
Or locator, so you can find the radar before it finds you. Now let's race.
Before they race, chat. Before they race, I just got excited. Before they race, chat. Okay, I got my money on the GTD, the Mustang. No, stop playing. Okay. Now if they lose, okay. If this Mustang lose, I'm sorry. It's everybody. Sorry to everybody in chat. You locked in? You ready? Come on. Snap. Come on. That's how they get you, chat. That's how they do you.
At
You
Strayer,
locked in,
you can
chat.
earn your degree
Try to throw you
affordably
off with
with
the trickery
access
do.
to up to
You know what I'm
10 no-cost gen
saying?
ed
Can't
courses.
get me. Because I really didn't know that was coming. I ain't gonna lie. That was the intensity spiced up so bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Feel more you than ever, without compromise. Max what makes you.
He's not about to win, bro. Relax. Clap your hands, boy. Shake your feet, boy. Come on. Yeah, look where the white Ford at now. Look where the white Ford at now, stupid. GTD for the win. Spanking pudding.
Oh, what a close race! But the Mustang takes it. The big, tall, massive...
How you do that, chat? That's great editing, chat. That's great editing. Great editing. That's great editing, chat. That's great editing.
Oh, what a close race! But the Mustang takes it. The big, tall, massively overweight
This is great
front-engine
editing,
Mustang just beat two mid-engine purpose-built supercars through the quarter mile.
Mustang
So the GTD isn't just the quickest Mustang ever, it's the quickest Ford of all time. What a race!
Oh, hear that? Quickest Ford
Track
of all
mode
time.
and launch control make the getaway a piece of cake.
Stop lying.
This supercharged monster makes so much torque so low in the rev range that it barely needs any help. And once moving, its DRS puts the wings and spoilers into low drag mode to minimize aerodynamic losses. The 2020 GT is only about a car length behind the GTD. Less than 1/10 of a second separates them, and they're traveling within 1 mile an hour. This was an incredibly close race from start to finish. In preparation for the launch, the GT drops its body with all the grace of an inebriated Bulgarian falling off a bar stool, and the launch itself is a spectacle. The EcoBoost revs to 3,000 RPM and then dumps the clutch. It's a perfect launch every time, pulling a tiny lead over the GTD. Its 3-second flat run to 60 is just 0.02 of a second behind the new Mustang.
Real.
From there, it's like these two cars are glued together. Think of this as a dead even race. One where one car...
I love cars, chat. I ain't gonna lie. One day I'm gonna drive me one of these so fast. One of them. I prefer the GTD. Something like it. Something fast enough. Yeah, I cut my hair, bro. Yeah. You been keeping up? Y'all been keeping up that video? Nah. Yeah, I got a quote coming up. Yeah, for sure. Damn, that's crazy. I'm currently in a I'm at the last part. I'm jolly stalling on this quiz I gotta take on this driving course class, online class, bro. I got to take the quiz real quick and be straight. But not necessarily straight, but like follow my end. Nah, I just gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
Has a very slight launch advantage, and the other has a very slight speed advantage. The 2005 GT needn't be embarrassed. It may be some 9 car lengths back from the other 2 cars, but that actually has nothing to do with speed.
That don't slow. That don't slow.
A quick look at the data tells me that all of this distance comes from 2 completely different factors. One, the interruption in power due to it being a manual transmission, and that's something we prefer anyway. And 2, old tire.
Why he ain't got no socks on, chat? You don't wear socks with Converses? Ain't they shoes? Why ain't got no socks on?
Tire technology. Its good years are a 20-year-old design, and they have far less grip than the other cars' newer rubber. The launch itself is a piece of cake in the GT.
Spreading all that dirt. Need to clean them tires. Why the car white? I don't know. Making it a little suspicious.
Though, with its prodigious torque tamed by a near 70-mile-an-hour first gear. Once it hooks, it pulls hard. Very hard.
Why is y'all so loud? Came in last place? How he come in last place? What? Man.
There's not much we can do about the interruptions to power during those shifts, but we can take the launch out of the equation with a second race,
on the dirt.
A roll race. We'll do this roll race at 30 miles an hour in second gear on the automatics with the 2005 car in first. That puts all 3 engines roughly halfway to redline. And it also helps even the playing field by putting the 2020 GT out of launch control and showing off the turbo lag that handicaps it in the real world.
Okay, 30 ball.
All right, roll race.
5, 10, 15, second gear.
I don't have to rely on these 20-year-old pictures.
29, 30. Okay, we are lined up. 30 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, 30 miles an hour, and go.
That Mustang was fast, gang. That Mustang is fast, gang. He's having a great time, bro.
This car is hard.
That Mustang is just too fast.
GT is really fast.
Wow.
And when you're dealing with cars this fast, just a second of turbo lag really makes a big difference.
In 2005, this Ford GT is right in the mix. It is fast.
20 years old. And that's the difference
That Ford is definitely
launch
20 years
and
old.
launch control makes. The OEM Plus 2005 is now able to walk a few cars on the 2020 GT. But once again, the GTD wins with the combination of instant response, huge power, and grip unlike anything we've ever seen from a Mustang.
Yeah, that joint called grip.
Ford making
That joint called grip. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I can't even bad. GTD is crazy. GTD is wild. But even the GT, the 2005 Ford GT, the 2005 the white jump, I ain't gonna lie, that joint's icy. Don't get me wrong, that joint's clean, no bad.
Fast cars is obviously nothing new. What is new is the Mustang has now made another step change in performance. Track monster, and now it has the ability to put 815 idiotic horsepower to the ground so that it can keep up with...
What's this? You don't go look at that. Let me catch y'all in the next one. Safety, man.